Good morning, Britain from 6. Richard Arnold is live in Malmo as the Eurovision party gets started. The UK's entry Ollie Alexander chats live on Lorraine at 9. Coronation Street's Carson Smith is on this morning from 10. And soap legend Cheryl Ferguson joins the Loose Women for an exclusive chat at 12:30. Now, the latest ITV news from Granada Reports with Lucy Mearcock and Gamal Famberley.
Hello, a very warm welcome to Granada Reports.
Hello. On the programme this evening.
A poignant last stop. We join Martyn Het's mother, Figan Murray, as she starts her 2-week trek to Downing Street, demanding action to make venues safer.
Get off your phone. The new road safety campaign backed by a man who lost his pregnant partner because of a distracted driver.
I don't think people realise the impact it can have just by turning away from the road for a split second. The impact can be devastating.
There's no pictures of me.
Why should there be?
You what?
I never knew you.
Martin Freeman and the cast of a new hit drama pay tribute to Bernard Hill. We hear about his incredible 50 years in the limelight.
And I'm live at Bolton Wanderers on a huge night for the football club. Wembley awaits in a place in the League One playoff final. But to get there first, they must get past Barnsley here tonight. Join me later in the programme when we'll build up to the big game.
So please stay with us. First, though, Figan Murray was flanked by family, friends and well-wishers when she set off on her 2-week walk to Downing Street. She's calling for better safety in public places. The mother of Martyn Het is a remarkable woman in many ways. She's due to arrive in London on the 22nd of May. That is, of course, the anniversary of the Manchester bomb attack. It'll be 8 years since the attack which killed her son.
She's been campaigning for public spaces like concert venues to be made safer and wants the government to implement Martyn's Law. But 18 months since the Prime Minister made a personal commitment to her, she's still waiting for it to come into force.
She's been speaking to our reporter Jennifer Buck about why she's taking on this challenge now.
Figan Murray chose to start her epic walk in the most poignant place. Nearly 7 years ago, Martyn Het died here in the City Room at the Manchester Arena, along with 21 others, when a bomb was detonated.
The scariest part of this whole walk is going to be just being here today for me. Once we get walking, we're walking. But yeah, I haven't been in this room since there was a crater in the floor 7 years ago. And we came in as a family, so it's pretty surreal.
Today, family and friends gathered to remember and to give Martyn and those who died a lasting legacy, with a push for a law change that it's hoped will keep people safe in the future. Martyn's Law would require venues and local authorities in the UK to have training requirements and preventative plans against terror attacks.
I want people to be aware that they're actually not safe, so it's not just a walk to London to see Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister, but it's also an awareness campaign, because before Martyn died I had no idea about security and how unsafe people actually are. And there is no legislation to keep us safe, and I need that to change. And I want people, the general public, to know how important this law is to keep them safe as well.
Martyn's Law was a commitment in the Conservative manifesto in 2019. But in July last year, a draft of the bill was criticised over how it could impact small businesses. Now Figan Murray is looking to meet with the Prime Minister to follow up on promises he made 18 months ago.
I want to sit in front of the Prime Minister, look him in the eye and say, you need to keep your promise that you gave me in December 2022. That was 18 months ago, and he did say at the time, I can't get the legislation done for the 6th anniversary, but I'll do it as soon as I can. And now we're nearly, just imminently before the 7th anniversary, I feel that's long enough, and it's time to activate this legislation.
We might not be able to stop terrorism completely, but if there's a way to make it, a bit more difficult, it's a no-brainer.
Well, it's a protest, March for Martyn's Law, that the government have been making promises for 5 years to, put these things into action, and nothing has happened as of yet.
And then it was time to take strides towards their common goal. Martyn's friends and family were joined by the Mayor of Greater Manchester to start the walk and will be met by other supporters along the way. After a brief moment of reflection in the glade of light, it was onwards to London. They plan to reach Downing Street on the 22nd of May, the 7-year anniversary of the arena attack. Jennifer Buck, ITV News in Manchester.
Well, next tonight, a nursery worker from Stockport has told a court how she was left